Hello and welcome to this lecture where we'll go into the coding part of CTEs, common table expressions. And here I've set up a connection to Sakila DuckDB. So basically I've just copied the Sakila DuckDB into 12 CTE, and here I've just made a connection to it. So as you can see in all other videos. So let's start directly. We can do select star from, or we can start with this. Let's see what we have here. So we have a lot of tables in Sakila database. So let's continue now. We want to get, I want to find out the top paying customers. And in order to do that, I will use a CPE here. So with customer payment as, and here I will have my select query. So select. I want to select from main dot. Let's see what I want to have. Well, I want to have the payment, right? So payment. So we can start with select star from payment, and then we do select star from customer payment, like this. So right now we have this might be seem to be an unnecessary CTE. Why do we make it more complex than it is? I could just do select star from main.payment, but now I give this into a customer payment CTE block, which I refer to later. So I do select star from customer payment, right? So that then I get everything from the customer payment intermediate result set, right? Because that I get from this CTE block. Okay, so let's continue now. I want to build upon this CTE here. So actually, I want to find the top paying customers. So in order to do that, I need to group by the customers somehow, right? So I will do some group by. Group by customer ID, like this. So here is the select, here is the CTE block. So I group by the customer ID, and then I will pick out the customer ID, and I want to pick out the sum of the amount, right? So the amount is how much they pay. So sum amount as total payment, like this. So now when I select star from this customer payment, I get the customer ID and the total payment. So what can I do more? Well, I could do here. From this, I could do where total payment is larger than 150, for example. Okay, and then you might ask, we're doing group by, why don't we use having? Well, we use where because this is actually not a group by. The group by happens in the CTE block, and what it returns is this result set. So this result set, we select star from it, then we use where to filter it. So I run this one, and now we get all the top paying customers, like this. And yes, of course, I could sort it with order by. However, let's continue this one. We want to include name on customers as well. So in order to do that, we need to join the customer table. So in order to join the customer table, let's copy this query here. So we're doing group by customer ID, and now actually I want to have the top top payment directly. So I will place this where up here, And when I run this one, we see we have an error because we cannot we are grouping by, right? So we need to use having here. So now it works. The result is the same as before. So now we want to get in. We also want to get the customer names, and in order to get the customer names, we should join this customer ID with the ones in the customer table. So left join. So based on what exists in this customer ID, we want to have the corresponding rows in the customer table to get the names, right? So we do left join here. Main.customer C on let's see, customer payment as CP on cp.customer ID equals c.customer ID, like this. And when I run this one, now we select star, so we get everything from the customer table and everything from the customer payment table CTE, in where the customer ID from the customer table correspond to those in the customer ID in the customer ID of the customer payment table, right? So that is there's more abstractions going on now. So now there's you have to think in the logic. So think step by step what is happening. So we're doing the left join here. And what we want to do, we just want to pick out first name and last name. So basically, we want to have first name. So first name comes from the C table, right? Customer table, C.first name. And then we have C.last name. And what else do we want? Well, we want to have, for example, we want to have the customer ID. It comes from customer payment. So customer payment dot customer ID. Like this. Perfect. And I also want to have their payment, of course. So cp.total payment, like this. So now we get what each customer has paid and what their names are and their IDs. And now we could order this as well. So order by cp.total payment sending c.last name ascending, like this. So now it's the same each time, idempotent. So these are the top paying customers, and we can see, okay, Carl Seal, you pay so much, Eleanor, you pay so much, etc. Perfect. And we can have we can use what you have seen here is like we're starting to build up more and more complex queries. So we're using the CTE block as an intermediate result in our main query, right? So this is the CTE block. Let me format it more neatly for you, like this. So here we have the CTE block, and here is the main query. And then when doing this, the main query logic becomes cleaner, right? Well, it might look like, yeah, we have so much code, but that one stays in the CTE block. So just you have one CTE block, you can have several CTE blocks, and you can think of like each of them will give you tools that you can use later on in your main query. Okay, that was a little bit long, but let's continue to make it a little bit more advanced now. Let's, for example, have, or not more advanced, but just another example. We want to list all films and their category. And here in this example, I will place the joining inside of CT block. So we film category as, and I've discussed a little bit in the theory when you're using the CT block, when you're using join inside the CT block or outside. So it has to do with responsibility and modularity and readability. So based on that, you make a decision on your case. So select star from main.film. Select star from film category, like this. Let's see, there's an error. Yeah, this one. And now we can see this is basically just select star from this film. So here I want to place the film category. I want to place the film category together, right? So what do I want to pick out here? Well, I want to pick out f.film ID. I want to pick out f.title. That is what is important for me. And I want to pick out f.title as film title, basically like this. Okay, film ID and film title. That's just what I want. And now I want to join it on the film category, right? Or this is the film category. I want to join it on the film. Let's see, I want to join it, or this is the film. I want to join it on the film category and on the category so that I get the category, which category it corresponds to. So, and the categories are basically the genre. So here we have from main.film, and then we do inner join. So this is in order to make sure we don't have any nulls. We just want the associated rows, right? So inner join main.film category on f.film ID equals fc.film ID. So what you should do. So now we don't see any special, but from here, if I take a star, you can see what is more special here is that we get the here the rate. We get rating. Let's see. These are films. Film ID 2, category ID, right? Which category it corresponds to. That is important from the film category, and which film ID. So the film ID we're joining, right? So that we get the corresponding film ID. And now we need to inner join on main dot film on the category. C, so C dot category ID equals to, let's say FC dot category ID, like this. So this means that I can get from C, I can get the name like this. And C, there's an error here. Let's see, film ID, inner join. Oh, I forgot the on here, on, like this. Okay, so now we get the genre, right? So and then I can do as category name, or I can change it to genre, for example. So now I get the film ID, film title, and genre. And now I select start from this one. I can get from film category, and I want to order by. Okay, what do I want to order by? Well, I want to order by genre, comma, film title, like this. And you can see here, yes, action first, and then we order by the film title. Okay, perfect. There's actually another example in the lecture note, but I will leave that. So this here we have seen some basic CTE and the power of it, of reusing it, so that you can see the actual main query is quite short. Yes, and thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.